Welcome to the most scandalous Zodiac ranking you'll ever see. Who's most likely to cheat, from least to absolute most. We're counting down from number 12, so grab your popcorn, clutch your heart, and prepare for cosmic drama. Remember, it's all in fun. Astrology has surprises for everyone, and every sign has its loyal legends and love disasters. Will your sign be safe, or will your reputation go up in flames? Let's start this wild ride together. Number 12, Taurus, the Zodiac's brick wall of loyalty, famous for being steadfast, sensual, and seriously allergic to chaos. Taurus loves comfort, deep connection, and predictable routines, so cheating is more work than it's worth for this earth sign. If a Taurus is with you, it's because they've already pictured growing old together and sharing snacks on the same couch. The only thing they're likely to sneak behind your back is extra dessert after promising to eat healthy with you. Taurus values stability over drama. Their idea of danger is switching from chocolate chip to oatmeal cookies. If you want someone to binge watch entire shows and never even think about wandering, Taurus is your rock. Number 11, Cancer. Cancers love hard and stick around through thick and thin, even when they're the only one doing the dishes. This sign is ruled by the moon, and their own tidal waves of emotion betrayal hits them deeper than most. The Cancer heart is a fortress, but if you're allowed in, they guard you like their last piece of homemade pie. Even when things get tough, Cancers try to fix, nurture, and comfort. Leaving for someone new just isn't in their playbook. Their guilt over hurting you would haunt them for years, even if the affair was just a fantasy. If your partner bakes you cookies for no reason and still texts you "good morning" after years together, think Cancer. At number 10, we have Virgo. Virgos are analytical, careful, and often too self-critical to risk blowing up a relationship. They're more likely to spiral into overthinking than to flirt with someone new. Cheating would ruin their perfectly color-coded plans. Virgos are the sign most likely to text "we need to talk" after feeling guilty for even noticing a cute barista. These perfectionists want everything to run smoothly. Scandal and chaos are simply not part of the ideal relationship spreadsheet. Their loyalty is matched only by their ability to worry about things you forgot to worry about. Virgo's version of rebellion is folding the towels differently, not meeting strangers at midnight. Coming in at number 9, Capricorn, the most ambitious and determined of the Zodiac. They take loyalty as seriously as a business deal. Capricorns thrive on structure and responsibility, and cheating is a risk that simply doesn't fit their 5-year relationship plan. If a Capricorn says they're committed, they'll move mountains to prove it, even if they're sometimes married to their job too. They'll work late, but the only affair happening is with spreadsheets, coffee, and maybe a secret Pinterest board of motivational quotes. Cheating feels like failure, and Capricorns hate failing at anything, especially love. If your partner double-checks your calendar and packs your lunch, chances are you've landed a Capricorn. Number 8, Leo. Leo wants to be adored, worshipped, and the center of your universe, but when in love, they return it tenfold. Their loyalty is as grand as their entrances. If a Leo is truly devoted, there's no room for a side romance. Cheating would risk losing their biggest fan, and Leo does not take rejection well. Still, keep the compliments coming. If a Leo's love tank runs dry, they may go looking for a new cheering section. Public displays of affection, grand gestures, and posting #couple goal selfies. All Leo, all day. For this sign, drama is best kept on stage, not in the relationship. At number 7, Scorpio. The sign everyone expects to be top 3 for scandal, but the truth is juicier. Scorpio feels deeply and loves with an intensity that can border on obsession. They bond fiercely and hate betrayal above all. When they trust you, they're all in. Break that trust and you'll see their stinger. Cheating for Scorpio isn't just a fling, it's the end of the world, or at least your world together. That said, Their mysterious aura sometimes gets them accused of things they never actually do. If a Scorpio wants someone else, they'll end things first, leaving you with haunting memories and an unanswered text. Number 6, Pisces, sweet, dreamy, and ultra-romantic. Pisces is always searching for that soul-shattering connection. They crave deep bonds, often losing themselves in their partner's happiness. But if neglected, they can drift toward emotional affairs. Cheating for Pisces usually starts as an innocent fantasy or conversation. Suddenly, they're starring in a tragic love story. Their guilt is epic, and they may confess before anything even happens, just to clear their emotional fog. Want a faithful Pisces? Keep the romance alive and never let them feel invisible. Their loyalty is legendary, but so is their ability to wander in search of the one if love runs cold. Number 5, Libra. Libra loves love flirting. Charm and attention are their oxygen, but true cheating is a line they struggle to cross. They crave harmony and avoid conflict at all costs, so they'll bend over backwards to keep things peaceful at home. Temptation is real, but guilt and the thought of hurting someone keeps most Libras out of trouble. Their greatest fear? Losing balance. If you give as much as you get, Libra's eyes won't wander far. The quickest way to keep a Libra faithful? Make them feel cherished, desired, and the prettiest one at the party. Now, at number 4 is Sagittarius, the wild child of the Zodiac. Forever chasing new adventures and living for the next thrill. Sagittarians hate feeling trapped, and commitment sometimes looks suspiciously like a locked cage with bad snacks. Restless and impulsive, they might flirt their way into hot water, especially if they feel life has gotten too routine. Still, honesty is their thing. They'll probably confess any wandering thoughts before you even suspect a thing. With Sag, keep things fresh and spontaneous, and they'll choose you over any adventure most of the time. Number 3, Gemini. The notorious twin sign, famous for curiosity, quick wit, and sometimes a wandering eye. Gemini's biggest enemy is boredom. They crave variety, constant conversation, and sparks that never stop flying. Cheating isn't always physical. Sometimes it's a string of flirty texts or a crush that lives in their DMs. If you keep things playful, surprising, and never dull, Gemini's less likely to look elsewhere, but never say never. For Geminis, monogamy is an adventure if you can keep up with their mental gymnastics. Coming in at number 2, Aquarius. The rebel, the innovator, and the sign most likely to redefine cheating just to see your reaction. Aquarians crave independence, novelty, and emotional freedom. They love to push boundaries and break traditions. When they feel stifled or misunderstood, they may start testing limits, and sometimes that means looking outside the relationship. Aquarius thinks outside the box, and sometimes outside the relationship, too, especially if they think you're not the one. Honesty is important to them, but so is self-discovery, and they'll try to justify a little cosmic experimentation. But if you're their best friend and intellectual equal, Aquarius can be as loyal as they are unpredictable. Now, the countdown has reached its most suspenseful moment, the sign that tops the charts for risk and temptation. The question hangs in the air: who is the Zodiac's most likely to stray? Is it your ex, your crush, or maybe you? The drama, the suspense, the cosmic shade all comes down to this last reveal. Before we spill the tea, if you're still watching, hit subscribe and tell us which sign you think deserves the crown. Is it the sign that's always chasing adventure, or the one who just can't resist a little forbidden flirtation? Maybe it's the sign who lives for excitement, or the one who simply acts on impulse before thinking twice. Drumroll, please. Number 1 is about to be revealed, and trust us, it's going to be controversial. Imagine the sign who lives for the thrill, who charges ahead without looking back, who never backs down from desire. The one who can't resist a new challenge, a rush of adrenaline, a moment of risky temptation. They say this sign's motto is act now, apologize later, and sometimes they don't even bother with apologies. Had you guessed it yet? Because the sign ranked number 1 for cheating potential is Aries, the fiery, impulsive, and passionate ram ruled by Mars, always seeking excitement and novelty. Aries leaps into action before the rest of us even finish thinking, living for the chase and the rush. If they feel bored, overlooked, or underappreciated, Aries might go looking for fireworks elsewhere. No regrets, no second thoughts. They love hard, play harder, and sometimes forget the consequences in the heat of the moment. Cheating for Aries isn't always premeditated. It just happens because life is short, and YOLO was probably invented by an Aries. Keep an Aries on their toes. Make every day a new adventure, and you'll hold their loyalty. But if things get too quiet, too predictable, you might find yourself watching them ride off into the sunset with someone new. So there you have it. The most impulsive, risk-taking, thrill-seeking sign sits at the top of the Zodiac's cheating charts. Are you shocked, or did you see it coming from a mile away? Let us know in the comments.